Hey everyone, welcome to a new day. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Corinna. Thank you all so much for tuning in, taking this time out of your day. It is Wednesday afternoon, mild fall day, and I am in the backyard. Snowbirds have arrived. If you've ever heard of snowbirds, they're actual dark-eyed juncos, but they're called snowbirds, and they usually come for the winter. They arrive in early fall, which they have arrived now, and there are tons in the trees here. I was able to get video for a little bit, but they are very skittish also. So as soon as they see people coming, they'll fly away. So as soon as I walked out, they pretty much flew into the tree. I'm just, like I said, taking a walk in the backyard, looking for some stuff to get video on, mainly birds. Yeah, it's mild. It's probably in the mid-60s right now. It's rain off and on. I did have my action camera, the bird cam, out on the ground because these snowbirds are mostly ground feeders. They do visit the feeders hanging up, but they mainly feed on the ground. So I put a bunch of sunflower seeds on the ground, and by our maple tree outside the kitchen window, and a cute little red squirrel was coming along, so I figured I'd put the action camera there, the bird cam, same thing. And then the red squirrel disappeared, but I just saw him. He's in our shed. We don't use the shed much for anything, some stuff in there, but we leave it mainly because some of these critters like to stay warm in there for the winter, and that's okay with us. We love animals, so if we can help them stay warm for the winter, we will. But there were a few dark-eyed juncos there, and along came a gray squirrel, and once he found the sunflower seeds, he was not giving them up, so the dark-eyed juncos disappeared, and it started to rain a little bit, so I picked up the bird cam, and now I'm just walking around the backyard with my actual camera and see what I can get pictures of, or more so video. I don't really take a lot of photos anymore. I do a lot of video. I think it's just comes more alive when you watch it. But so yeah, right now I'm seeing deer scat all over the backyard. My feeder that I usually put the bird cam on was all busted down. I do have a baffle on that, so it has been good up there. But the other day I looked out, dark, sorry about that. The other day I looked out and the whole feeder was on the ground, busted up. So and there was deer scat nearby, so my guess is deer got on their hinds to knock it off so they can get to the bird food, which it was old. The wood on it was pretty fragile. So I'll have to put that back together. But luckily I have several platform feeders that I was able to put another one up there. I haven't had the action camera on there. I keep going back and forth, action camera, bird cam. It's one and the same. So yeah, we are getting quite a few deer. And the bench that I put bird food on for the squirrels and other critters, I come out in the morning and it's tipped over, so that tells me deer are also feeding, which is fine. No problems there. But yeah, I'm just going to turn this camera around. You want to see me talking all the while. But right now I have the slow cooker going with beef stew stuff in there. So that's our supper for tonight. And yeah, I got up this morning, got that going. So I got that. But yeah, it's just been, yeah, not doing much today. So I thought I'd come in the backyard. After today, it's going to be, the highs are going to be in the 50s for the next couple weeks. Now last fall, we had a very mild fall last year, all the way up into Thanksgiving week. We were actually seeing 70-degree weather, which is unusual for November in Wisconsin. So I don't know if we're going to have that again this year. Now the fall colors in our county haven't really turned. I'd say we're still at 50%, so I'm just waiting for the colors to really turn, and then we'll take a drive so I can get some photos and video. Yeah. And the other thing I'm waiting for is the snowy owls. There are definitely some different scat here in the backyard. It's not all deer scat. It's different scat here. In the town where we go camping, the snowy owls come there every winter. And I have to look back. It's been a few years since I've captured the snowy owl. But this year I told Glenn I really do want to go when they arrive to get some video of them. The snowy owl is my favorite owl. They're so beautiful. So hopefully it's not too cold and Glenn will be okay with going. But so those are some of the seasonal things I'm waiting for. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and oh, a couple other things I forgot to mention. So I've been getting some emails from companies wanting me to promote their product, and most of the emails I ignore because it's not product I use. So why would I try to promote it? Yeah, I know you can make some money, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. If I don't use it, I really don't want to push it. But two companies that I might be interested in promoting their product are things I do use. One is kitchen organization. So I may do that. And the other one is actually a bird camera. Yes, it's an actual bird cam. It's not considered an action camera. It's an actual bird cam. And they contacted me last week and would like me to, they said they send me a free sample and I would just have to, give a review on it. So I contacted them. I probably am interested in that just to see what that bird cam is. But most products I won't promote unless I actually use it. And even in that, I would give an honest review if I don't feel that it's a good product. And I certainly will let the companies know is that my review is going to be honest. It's not going to be just a positive one. If I don't like it or if something didn't work right, then that's what I would mention. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out. And now that we're done camping and summer's pretty much winding down now and it's fall, I'm going to be looking to do a live stream. So if you are interested in me doing a live stream, let me know. I know some of you are. And yeah, I don't know, I've never done a live stream. So yeah, we'll pick a date for that and we'll live stream. Now that cold weather is upon us and we'll be in the house. So yeah. All right, now I'm going to shut up. And I'll turn the camera around and we'll walk through the backyard and see if I can get video of anything. All right, so I am at the very end of our backyard and I just spotted a bunny rabbit. He's tucked in. This is a huge tree that's dying. He's tucked in there. I just spotted him. I don't know if that's Peter Cottontail or not. Let's see if I can see him. I don't want to scare him, but he's in there. Hi, sweetie. Let's see if I can get close enough where you can see. He's right there. But here's some evergreen trees here at the end of our backyard. Now these are on our neighbor's property. But these trees here are so beautiful in the wintertime. Now this one right here is ours. These right here are the neighbors. And these trees, you can see how tall they are, this one especially. These trees were my height when we moved into this house. That's how much they've grown. And I've gotten some winter photos of these trees with snow on it. I'll find those and post them. But those would be nice winter note cards. So look at all the needles there. All right, so I'm at the end of our backyard. And this tree here, you can see there's some blue things hanging. Those are just small feeders that I usually put some sunflower seeds or something. But you can see how big these trees, there's like two separate ones growing there. These are just weed trees. These just grew from all the grass clippings that I shoved in that little area there. and we ended up with these trees. It's pretty awesome. But you can see our fence line where we had all the thistle plants and all the insects, how bare it is now. Everything has died off now. All the colors of summer have moved on and made room for the colors of fall. It's always bittersweet when you have a change of seasons and you see the end of one season and the start of another season. This would be all the thistle that was there. That was nice and purple. But yeah, to me it's always bittersweet when you have a change of seasons, because fall is my favorite time, my favorite season, because I love sweater weather, just the coolness. When you have a hot drink, whether it be hot tea or hot chocolate or cappuccino or coffee, I just love that time. And then the Christmas movies come along, and I just love fall. But it's always bittersweet to see the previous season end, because you've created so many memories, and now it's time to create a new season of memories. You can see some of the colors there. A lot of leaves have fallen. Mourning dove just flew out. But you can see the fence line here. It's really bare now. I have to cut the grass. It's getting long. I'll cut it one more time. Cut it down low. But this is all what's left of summer. Oh no. There's a dead bird here. Oh, right there. It's been gone for, oh no, is that a bird or a rabbit? Oh, that makes me sad. No, it doesn't look like a squirrel, a little squirrel. You can see the tail there, and basically would be his butt end. That's his body. You can see his eyes there, but something got him. Oh, poor thing. I know that's the circle of life in nature, but still makes me sad. Always makes me sad to see a dead animal. Now, there are times we find dead birds, not a lot, but anytime we find a dead animal, we usually bury it. Like if it's freshly killed or something, I'll usually just dig a little hole for him and bless his little soul, or hers. So as non-attractive as this color looks, this is the color of fall when the color of summer goes away. It's just a reminder of what was here and what's here now. No more hummingbirds, no more Oreos. I did put new Hummingbird Nectar out in case there was some stragglers, but I doubt if we're going to get any more stragglers. So I'll be taking down a lot of these feeders soon for the winter. Now when it gets to be the snowy season, this backyard can get really deep in snow. and I don't normally walk out here in the winter unless it's a really nice snowfall and those evergreen trees get covered in snow. Then I'll walk back and take some photos. But other than that, I don't usually enter the backyard except right outside our kitchen window. And I leave one feeder there. But right now, the snowbirds are waiting for me to go in the house so they can come back out. And that's fine. I do have some fall chores coming up. I usually wait till all the leaves are off. Then of course I'll have to cut and pull out a lot of these weeds. And I have some trees on the side of the garage there that need to be chopped down. Just like growth from past leaves, maple leaf from the maple tree. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go in the house now and let these snowbirds feed. Glenn is in the garage right now. He's got both doors closed. He's got a little buddy heater going in there. So yeah. So this winter I definitely want to get more bird cam video outside. So I definitely will put the camera out. I don't know how it's going to handle the cold. Some action cameras do not handle extreme cold or extreme heat very well, and they do not work very well. And I've never tested my bird cam in the winter, so I'll be doing that this winter. All right, I'm gonna head in the house. I don't know, maybe I'll have some hot tea or something. I don't know. I just know I'm going in the house. All right, so stay tuned for what's next. Now I wanted to show you this hummingbird feeder. I have left this feeder up without touching it for a while now because I don't know if you can see from here, and I don't want to get too close, but there are still wasps on there. And they are very comfortable there. I don't want to kill them, but so I have just left that feeder there alone and left it to the wasp. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. All right, everyone, so this is our stew with our buttered raisin bread. I'm sorry I didn't do a video on it. I thought I had done one before, but all I have in there is the roast that I had in the grocery haul. I just chopped it up in little pieces. There was a lot of big chunk fat pieces, and I shaved those off, and I did put it in the slow cooker for the flavor. And just diced up some tomatoes, cut some carrots, a can of lima beans, and a can of mixed vegetables, and some tomato juice. And there's some onions in there. Normally I cut them bigger, but for some reason I cut them smaller, and they seem to have disintegrated. But that is all that's in there. So that is our beef stew. So yeah, sorry I didn't get a video of it. All right, we are ready to make this dessert finally. So what I have in front of you are obviously the ingredients. So let's go over what we're going to use for this. You're going to need a tub of whipped topping. You can either buy it or make it yourself. And that's for the very end, after it's all refrigerated and set in. So you won't use that right away. You're also going to need some Ritz crackers and some caramel sauce or topping, something like you would put on ice cream or something. And you're going to need 2 boxes of cream cheese. These are 2 8-ounce boxes. You're going to need some salt just to drizzle over the caramel. And you're going to use a teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm just using this Molina Mexican vanilla blend that I got off Amazon. And this was somebody watching the videos let me know about this, so I'm letting everybody else know about this. This is very cheap, inexpensive on Amazon. I think this is a 8.3 fluid ounces, and I think it was like $4 or $5. So very cheap, a lot of it, and it's good. So check that out on Amazon if you want. I'm going to be using, over here, I have 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. And I am using just this Great Value stuff. And there's still a lot in here. This is 16 ounces, and there's still probably half left in there. So you can use it for something else. And you're going to need 1 cup of sugar. And what I have here is an 8x8 pan. And you're going to need something to cover the dessert with, so I do have a lid for that. So that is everything we're going to use. I am going to use a hand mixer, so let me get this all set up and we'll get started.